Although it's up to us
for your interpretation.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Although on the flip side, your Twitter is the exact opposite of your Instagram. So I want to dive into your Twitter because I like your tweets all the time. I retweet them all the time. There's just such great messages there. Where do those come from? How do you come up with so many?
I try to seek wisdom from others. I try to read a lot. If anything catches my ear or my eye, I jot it down. I have so many backlogged in my Twitter drafts. It's almost like a journal. So
like a thread of conscious,
it's not like every day I have one, but like there'll be some days where I'm just thinking about stuff and I'll write down a bunch of notes. So essentially my Twitter drafts are my notes, and I'll have these incomplete thoughts that don't make any sense, and I'll try to understand what I'm thinking that day, and then I'll come back to it and it'll come to me, and then all right, that's kind of how I'm feeling. Or man, a lot of it is the advice I could use for the day. So if I was too short or unempathetic, or if I'm having a hell of a day and I want to give up and throw the towel in, a lot of it is advice that I could use. And a lot of it is me holding myself accountable for behavior I say that I do. Because once you put it out to the world, X probably isn't the best example of accountability, but I'd like to put it out there so I can be accountable for it.
You follow no one on Instagram. You follow everybody on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
For the simple fact that because Instagram is an interpretive exercise, I don't want to lead the witness by following anyone. Because if I follow Bill Gates, okay, well, this is curating the experience for me. And I may feel a certain way about Bill Gates, so I feel a certain way about these images. Twitter is a conversation starter. And how do you start conversation? Follow everyone, people you know nothing about, walks of life you know nothing about, people that don't share your views, people who speak out harshly against your value system, people who live within your value system, people who've pissed you off, people who, like I said, you just follow everyone, because then people can engage with, hey, I was thinking this today. Go for it.
You make people's day when they see that you followed them. Maybe it's their week. Maybe it's their month.
So that's another thing. Like there's a little shred of gravity in that too. Like, I love the new verified thing, because it's just a blue check mark, but you had to come out of pocket to prove that you're the person.
Mm-hmm.
It's not foolproof, but man, if you got a blue check mark, that's a go-to for me. You're in, and I want you in on the conversation, and I want to know that I see and hear you. And it may be because we don't agree, and I need to have your perspective. If you get yourself around yes men and like-minded folks, you don't learn anything. So the construct behind Instagram, once you explain it, it's like, oh, okay, I get that. And Twitter is the same thing of like, I want everyone's opinion on what I'm putting out there, because maybe I'm full of my own shit and it's stupid. And I hear that message enough, I have to challenge myself. Are they, John Cena sucks. Should I turn heel? Not yet. Like it's a sounding board. And I guess because of my experience in front of a live audience, I enjoy the sounding board.